how I do my initial stop loss. In this case, for the this is the pound dollar on the 1 minute chart, but it goes for any currency on any time frame. In this case, I would want to go long if you broke this dotted line, so I would place a limit order here to account for spread. How I would do my initial stop loss is on a typical day, I would go with this dashed line here, because if it broke to the upside and then turned around all of a sudden and broke that dashed line, chances are it'll either continue down or at least go flat for a little while longer and then maybe try another run. So maybe later I might try to re-enter it. Now, since today is Friday, and most of your pairs are flat, including this one, I would go with this dotted line as my initial stop loss, just to give it that little extra room because things are kind of choppy. And how I would compute my sizing on both of these is it would all depend. I have a spreadsheet, and I punch in my entry here, and then I would punch in my stop loss, and it would give me the difference and tell me what size I should trade for my account value to make this or this a 1% loss, because that would be the maximum loss I want to take per trade. Now again, these are my maximum stop levels. Hopefully later today I can give you an example of how I would run a trailing stop after I get into a trade. Alright, had a order entry trigger for a short in the dollar yen. It's a 1 minute chart, and we'll see if I can show you how I do my trailing stops here. Switch to the 5 minute, see how things are going. Only 2 minutes into the bar. We're also near the close of the 15 minute, and we got a decent chance of breaking this dashed line. In this case, what I'm going to do is once we break this dashed line, I'll tighten up my stop to 431. Yeah, it's a pretty good level. That way, if it is just a spike through this dashed line, I don't have to worry about it too much because, already being here. But I will modify my take profit to there. The reason why I'm taking profits here on this dotted line is the larger time frames. Where is it here? Show he just spiked to it, and being that it's Friday, I doubt he's going to break through that dotted line. In fact, we might not even have a good chance of him breaking this dashed line. But if this was any other day, I probably just would have left my take profit, alone, which it was like, I don't know, like 1,000 pips away or whatever. And then, just play a trailing stop the whole way. Okay, we got 1 more minute till the 5 minute bar closes. Now, if this 5 minute bar closes above the this dashed line where I entered, then he's going to have a pretty good chance of stopping me out up here. But I used to spaz out, and I'd place my stop like right here, right now, and that wouldn't be a wise decision in this case. Now, as you can tell, I do look at the larger time frames while I'm in a trade. That's according to my rules, that's okay to do for me. What would be not okay to do is if I was in like a 15-minute trade or a 5-minute trade, and I would switch to like a 1 minute, a lower time frame, to adjust my stops and whatnot. That would not be okay for me. That's That's now not how I trade. Um, you know, every now and then I'll have brain farts and I'll do that. But yeah, I don't. I try not to do that as much as I can. Okay, what time is it? Thinking about tightening up my stop here, because I think he's gonna continue down. See, these larger time frames show he has a pretty good chance of continuing. So that's why I'm hesitant to tighten up my stop right now. But this 1 minute isn't looking too hot for, you know, a downward move. Alright, once he breaks 440 here, I'm going to go ahead and tighten up my stop to 482. But only if he breaks this 440. And it doesn't look like he's going to do it. I'm going to pause this for 1 second and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back and he's starting to break, so let's modify that stop loss to, we'll do 481. I got my order box off the screen right now. You can't really see it. I haven't clicked submit yet because if I can, I'm going to adjust my stop here. You know, if he keeps heading down. What's that? 26. What was that other one? 81. Okay. Check our larger time frames, getting ready to close the hour and therefore the 30 and the 15 and all that. So chances are pretty good we're gonna keep heading lower. Here we go. One more and we'll trigger our stop for 426. There we go. And will we make it to our stop gain? And we're out. So that's how I do my trailing stops when I'm in a trade. Try to explain it the best I can. If I didn't do so good a job and you still have questions, just post them in the comments.